Ever wondered if skipping a meal could be the secret weapon in the battle against diabetes? Today, we're going to take a deep dive into an intriguing topic: intermittent fasting and type 2 diabetes. Now, type 2 diabetes is no walk in the park. It's a chronic condition that affects how your body metabolizes sugar, and managing it can sometimes feel like a high-wire balancing act. The challenge lies in keeping your blood sugar levels steady, not too high, not too low. Enter intermittent fasting, a dietary practice that alternates between periods of eating and fasting. It's like a seesaw, but instead of two kids, we have eating and fasting taking turns. Could this seesaw hold the key to better blood sugar control? Could it help manage weight, a major factor in type 2 diabetes? Stay tuned as we delve into the science behind intermittent fasting and its potential benefits for individuals with type 2 diabetes. So, what's all this talk about intermittent fasting? Is just a fancy way of saying skipping meals? Well, not exactly. Intermittent fasting is more than just skipping a meal or two. It's a structured approach to eating, where you alternate between periods of eating and fasting. The idea is to give your body a break from constantly digesting food, allowing it to focus on other important tasks like repairing cells and burning fat. There are several ways to do intermittent fasting. One popular method is the 16-8 method, where you eat all your meals within an 8-hour window and fast for the remaining 16 hours. Alternatively, there's the 5-2 method, where you eat normally for 5 days a week and restrict your calorie intake to around 500 to 600 calories on the other 2 days. Now you might be wondering, why would anyone willingly choose to not eat? Well, research has shown that intermittent fasting can have several health benefits, particularly for weight loss and blood sugar management. In terms of weight loss, intermittent fasting can help by reducing overall calorie intake, as long as you're not compensating by eating more during your eating periods. This can lead to significant weight loss over time, which can be beneficial for individuals with type 2 diabetes, as excess weight can make it harder for your body to use insulin properly. When it comes to blood sugar management, some studies have shown that intermittent fasting improves insulin sensitivity, which means your body cells are better able to take up glucose from your bloodstream. This can result in lower blood sugar levels and better overall blood sugar control. But remember, while science is promising, intermittent fasting is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's essential to consult a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian before starting any new dietary regimen, especially if you're managing a chronic condition like type 2 diabetes. But before you toss out your breakfast cereal, let's look at the evidence. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Science and diet trends, they have a love-hate relationship. So, what does the research say about fasting and type 2 diabetes? Well, let's dive right into it. As we know, intermittent fasting is like a seesaw, where you balance periods of eating with periods of not eating. This dietary approach has sparked interest in the scientific community, particularly concerning its potential benefits for type 2 diabetes management. Now, don't get too excited. Although we're seeing positive results from some studies, it's important to remember that research is ongoing. We're in the thick of figuring this all out. Some studies have shown that intermittent fasting may improve insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control in some folks. Imagine that. Your body becoming more receptive to insulin, the hormone that regulates your blood sugar levels. Sounds like a win, doesn't it? But that's not all. Intermittent fasting could also help with weight loss. And we know that excess weight can complicate diabetes management. So, by losing weight, we're not just talking about fitting into those old jeans, but also better managing your blood sugar levels. Now let's pause for a moment. While these findings are promising, they're not a one-size-fits-all solution. Research is still in its infancy, and we need more studies to fully understand the long-term effects of intermittent fasting on type 2 diabetes management. It's like trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle, but we're still missing a few pieces. So, what's the takeaway here? Intermittent fasting could be a powerful tool in the diabetes management toolbox, but remember, it's not the only tool, and it's certainly not suitable for everyone. If you're considering it, think of it as a potential ally, not a magic wand. While the science is promising, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Let's unpack the potential concerns. Like a thrilling roller coaster, fasting comes with its own set of ups and downs. What are the potential drawbacks for individuals with type 2 diabetes? Well, let's dive right in. One of the primary concerns is the risk of hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar. This isn't a minor hiccup, folks. It can be a serious issue for those on medications that lower blood sugar levels. Imagine playing tug-of-war with your blood sugar levels. Your medication is pulling one way and your fasting is pulling the other. You could end up feeling downright lousy, or worse, with shaky hands, a pounding heart, and a head that feels like it's full of cotton balls. So, if you're considering intermittent fasting, it's crucial to consult with your doctor. They can help adjust your medication and monitor your blood sugar levels to ensure you're not playing a dangerous game of tug-of-war. Next up on the concern list is dehydration. Now, we all know the importance of guzzling down those 8 glasses of water a day, right? But when you're fasting, you might need even more. During fasting periods, your body isn't getting any extra water from food. So, without sufficient hydration, you could end up feeling as parched as a desert and as sluggish as a sloth. Make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids during your eating windows and staying well hydrated throughout your fasting periods. Lastly, let's remember that fasting isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Some people might find it works wonders, while others might feel like they're riding a never-ending roller coaster of highs and lows. It's essential to listen to your body and talk with your doctor to tailor an approach that fits your unique needs. So while fasting might feel like a high-speed shortcut, remember, slow and steady wins the race. It's about finding a sustainable and safe approach to managing your diabetes. So, before you buckle up for the fasting roller coaster, make sure you've got a healthcare professional in the passenger seat, ready to navigate the ups and downs with you. Fasting might be one piece of the puzzle, but let's not forget the rest of the picture. While intermittent fasting might show promise for some individuals with type 2 diabetes, it's important to remember that managing diabetes is about more than just meal timing. It's about an overall lifestyle that promotes health and well-being. Let's think about this like a jigsaw puzzle. Intermittent fasting could be one piece, sure, but there are other pieces that are just as crucial. One of those is a balanced diet. And no, we're not talking the "I'll just have a salad" kind of diet. We're talking about a diet that gives your body the nutrients it needs to function optimally. This could include lean proteins, whole grains, and a rainbow of fruits and veggies. Another piece of the puzzle is regular exercise. Now, before you groan and think about sweaty gym sessions and grueling marathons, take a step back. Exercise can be as simple as a daily walk around the block or a weekly dance class. The goal is to get moving and keep your body active. And let's not forget the potential role of medication. If prescribed by a healthcare professional, medication can be a critical piece of the puzzle. It's not a sign of failure, but a tool to help you manage your diabetes effectively. But the most important piece, that's where your healthcare professionals come in. They're like the box that the puzzle comes in. They give you the big picture, the overall image that your puzzle is working towards. A registered dietitian, for instance, can help you create a personalized meal plan tailored to your needs, preferences, and lifestyle. So, while intermittent fasting might have a place in the management of type 2 diabetes for some, it's just one piece of a larger, more complex puzzle. And like any puzzle, it's easier to solve when you have all the pieces and a clear picture of what you're working towards. Remember, personalized guidance from a healthcare professional is the key to unlocking your healthiest self. Feeling a bit dizzy from all this fasting talk? Let's wrap things up. We've spent some quality time today exploring the world of intermittent fasting and its potential impact on managing type 2 diabetes. We've seen that it might be a helpful tool, possibly improving insulin sensitivity and aiding in weight loss. But remember, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Just like a suit tailored to your body, your approach to managing diabetes should be tailored to you. There are potential risks like low blood sugar and dehydration, which are critical to consider. And that's why it's so important to have a chat with your doctor before you start skipping meals. Intermittent fasting might be part of your story with diabetes, but it's certainly not the whole book. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and medication, if prescribed, are key chapters too. So, is fasting the fast track to managing diabetes? It could be. But remember, always consult with a healthcare professional to ensure you're on the right track. Before you go, if you found this video helpful or learned something new, please give it a up and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more content like this. Thank you for watching.